anything under the sun. So when we were little children, we have heard about Aladdin's, the magic carpet, and he used to be one place to another place altogether, and how he used to fly from a place to another place. And I think that is what this art of magic book is going to be teaching us. So wherever you are today, you can't say, oh, it will take so many years to reach the other destination. If the universe is with you, anything can happen at the shortest possible time. So today we are going to learn chapter 13 of the book Magic for Happiness. And we are learning how to get all our dreams fulfilled. And these dreams can be anything. They can be for your personal life, they can be regarding your relationships, they can be connecting to, your health, your profession, your business, your work. You ask and it will be granted. So, would you all want to learn that? How exciting, isn't it? All dreams can be fulfilled. There is no timeline at all. Decided we dream it and we follow the right steps to get that. So I'm sure as kids, we had our own dreams of small little things of getting this toy or getting that ice cream or going out to that restaurant. And as we started growing bigger, our dreams started becoming bigger. And today we are talking about dream of any line, any field, anything around you. How would you conceptualize your dreams and how would you get what you're looking for is a beautiful art which we are going to learn today. John, are you ready with the PPTs? So we all know by now, we've already undergone 12 sessions and we know we're talking about gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude every single day. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn how can we do the gratitude prior to getting our dreams. What we need to have the clarity in our dreams. Not that I want this today, tomorrow I want something else. Day after tomorrow, I've even forgotten about what I want. So that is why, to bring in more clarity, we are going to write down our dreams in our book. And when we say that we are writing it down in our books, we are actually writing it down, defining every single smallest component of our dream. And we today going to grant 10 dreams. These 10 dreams can be just from one field or it can be from 10 different fields. Some people believe that if you take few dreams at a time, it's better, it's easier. Some people say be very focused just on one dream at a time. But I personally believe that it does not matter what and how many, but what is more important is how serious are you towards that dream? How sincere are you towards that dream? And that determines how quickly and how fast, how impactfully you get that dream fulfilled. So, step one, define your dream in writing, because when you write down something, you actually think. So it's a dual process. So your thinking and your thoughts are dictating to your fingers, and your fingers starts to write it down. So we become more defined, more clear about what our desires are. John, sir, please share the slides. So what we are going to do today is, post this session, we're going to sit down with our own notebooks, our own journals, which we are maintaining. And in our journals, we're going to write down what my dreams are. Choice is yours. You can write 10, you can write 3, You can write one. It depends how intense is your need for that dream. You are the master of your life, anyways. Choose it. If you're two, three, four things troubling your mind all the time, don't restrict to one, two, or three. Write all the four down. And if you think that when you're thinking and scratching your head, nothing really is coming, then stick on to one, two, the most important areas of your life. So, what are you going to do and how are you going to do? So, first of all, you need to write it down and then you will read it out. And of course, our three magic words: thank you, thank you, thank you. And then feel the emotion. Then let me give you an example. Suppose you want to get married to a certain person in your life, but you don't really see things moving the way you want it to be moving, and you sort of concerned about it. So you write down in your diary about your dream, that your dream is to be married to person A, B, C, D by this date, like this city, this place, this way, whatever your dreams are, put it down on the piece of a paper. And after that, imagine it's done, it's granted, whatever challenges or difficulties you were facing, all of them have disappeared and the big day has come. Everybody has started and everybody has proved of that dream. And what do you do then? Then you need to experience the emotion which you would feel. And with that emotion, have those deeper feelings about your dream. Now, I would take along with the slides which we made. So this is going to be a magical session and a magic of Aladdin's genie. Your command is my order. You command and I grant. So you need to ask. And who will do the asking? You will do the asking. When will you do that asking? Today you will do that asking. You need to build a strong foundation by practicing your gratitude daily. And I hope you've been doing that. Can I request you to be at the previous slide, Mr. John? Now, so you've been already practicing. You've been already writing your journal. This message is for all those naughty students who've been on the account of being busy, not following and not doing it. If you genuinely want to experience the fun, the magic, catch up now. I understand it was a festive time, busy time, you guys skipped and missed. Please pick up your diaries, cover up, cover up for all those missing days. Make sure. I request Mr. John, can you call Divya because she was very keen on the session and I don't see Divya in the class, or can't she? If you can just give a quick call to her. Thank you so much. Now, what do we do? Today, you will use gratitude's magical power to manifest your dreams and your desires. So, spell it out, talk about it, think about it, word it out, clearly define it, write it down so that it is your commitment to yourself. The magic will happen. Zoop will come Aladdin, who will take your magic carpet from here to wherever you want. You will enjoy that fun of being on that magical carpet. Are we ready for the journey? Are we? Yes. All right. Let's move to the next slide and understand how do we do it. So we all have our own gratitude rocks and we know how important it is to convert your thoughts more positive. But let me tell you here, if you look into history, every religion, every culture, every country actually have been practicing to say thank you before you get it. For centuries, you will see that the cultures have thanked before receiving what they wanted. But somehow, we traditionally forgot to do that thanks and we started looking for only achievements. That when we will get it, we will say, thank you, God. Or maybe even not saying thank you, God, we jump on to our next desire and then we say, oh, this desire is really not done. In Egyptians, they actually celebrate the river Nile's flooding prior to it. So prior to the rains coming, I still remember, I'm sure when we were small, I've performed this rain dance of American Indians. So before the rain, they start celebrating the rains. So before getting what you want, what you aspire, what you dream for, if you celebrate, and when you celebrate, then what happens actually? That you have already had the gratification of the achievement of your dreams. What exactly Diwali is? What is Diwali? Actually, Diwali is also the same. That this is the time. Why do you feed sweets to each other? You actually give sweets to people because you're celebrating the achievements, your achievements. Diwali is the time when the Rama had returned home. So prior to the returning of Rama, that he was expected to be coming home, the whole township was decorated, the candles were lit, the diyas were brightening the place, people were ready with the sweets to celebrate. That is what. So that is also a gratitude in advance. My dear friends, all of you are very, very important. And that is why we all need to understand gratitude should not come after receiving it, but gratitude must come prior to getting it. So traditionally, we all have been showing our gratitude. But when it comes to our personal lives, at times we forget. I remember African tribes, they give thanks for food before hunting. So when they go for hunting, they create that African dance, they create those sounds, they beat those drums because they know that this trip is going to be a great catch. People will get and be able to hunt the kind of the animals they're looking for by saying gratitude to the good Lord above, that giving an opportunity to reach that place. Prayers make miracles. So today we are learning how the genie and Aladdin is going to come and help us to fulfill all our dreams. Dreams in any field, in any sphere of your life. We're talking about relationships. We're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about happiness in any field, profession, vocation, friendship, whatever you want. But what you need to do, ask. And that is simple. Define what you're asking. Be very clear what you're asking. So if you're going to be asking for your spouse, what do you want in particular from your spouse? You want a more romantic relationship. You want romance to come in. You want more understanding to come in. You want more love to come in. You want a combination of all to come in. Define it. Be very clear what you want. And once you write that down, then take my words. Miracle is going to happen. So today you're granted 10 wishes, any 10, top 10. Choose, decide, and you will be given 1 week's time. So we have a class today and we have a class tomorrow. And then I'm traveling for a couple of days. So when I come back to my class next, I want that your things should be written the way I would request you to do. Take prayers in every culture. It is about giving thanks before receiving, giving thanks before getting. But somehow, in our busy world, We forget. We say that once we get it, and in most of the times, even when we get it, our thank you becomes so small. We jump onto the next bigger wish or we ignore that wish. So I think that is very, very important. Sometimes miracles happen in our lives. And for those miracles, what we require is celebrations. Every miracle need to be celebrated, because when we say a big thank you, the more we get, the more miracles will happen in our life. So let's proceed further, John, with our desire of how do we attract what we want in our life. And that is what is the topic of today. Let me tell you, you need to have that kind of a belief system that it is going to happen. There is no force under the sun which can stop. Now, you know how do you walk? When you walk on your two legs, it is the law of gravitation. Now, if you have a chair with the four legs, it stands on its own. You break one leg out of the four and it has three legs, it may still balance unless somebody sits on the side or you put a weight on the side where the leg is missing. But if you break one more leg, do you think the chair will stand on two? No, it will fall down. But how do human beings stand on just two legs? Did you ever think about that? And you not only stand, but you walk with your two legs. You not only walk, you even run with your two legs. Why? That is the law of gravitation. When you were born, you saw your mom and dad and loved ones walking just on two legs. Your this smart brain understood that you can also walk just on two legs. You did not question that why other things need three or four legs to stand and why human beings can just jump, run, and do anything on two legs. My dear lovely friends, it is the power of your belief system. And that belief system has to be brought on the table tonight about your dreams. If you doubt, it does not happen. If you would have doubted, will you be able to walk? You would be lying down on the bed till today. But you knew. Let me take you back to when you were born. When you were a little baby, you did jump out of the mummy's tummy and say, "Hi, mom, here I am." Did you do that? No. Actually, you came out and you were in a lying down position. A baby, which is a biological entity, didn't even know how to sit, forget about stand and walk. How did you learn walking? One fine day, you grew a little big, maybe about 1 year of age, and you started holding the firm surface. And with that firm surface, you started to balance yourself. And one moment, you tried to remove your hands before mummies could say, "Hey, look, she can stand." You were down on the floor. But that excitement and that trust of your mama that you could stand, you held that surface again and you held it tight and you stood again and slowly tried leaving that surface. And here came another big smile and a clap from the loved one who was watching you trying. So you tried, and you kept trying till you succeeded, isn't it? My dear lovely friends, if after trying for the first time you will give up, do you think you would be walking today? No. It is your power of belief system. Today on this table, I'm demanding that belief system. It is certainly a human miracle to see that human beings walk just on two legs. But because we believe that they can, They do. You believe that you can, you did. And now, with your dreams, you will not only ask, but you will have that unconditional belief system that that is going to happen. To attract your desires, create a clear image in your mind. What do you want? Sometimes you want it, but you automatically make a statement, but it doesn't matter even if I don't get it. Certainly not. It matters to me if I don't get it. If this is my dream, I must get this by hook or by crook. I should have that burning desire in me. I should ask with that conviction, whatever it is, nothing, nothing, nothing under the sun is impossible. Because impossible itself spells I am possible. Feel as though it's already yours. Think that it is done. Imagine and then have that excitement of your emotion, your feelings. Enjoy that feeling. Love that feeling that you've got what you wanted and when it is all yours. And express your sincere gratitude for it before it already arrived because you in your mind have already achieved it. And when you achieved it, how good will you be feeling? So maybe if it is a man of your choice, so imagine you got an approval for that. You're getting married, it's your day of marriage. Feel those emotions, feel that excitement. No power under the sun can stop that relationship which you're looking for. But have that complete trust and do it with that conviction. Ask so the genie say, your command is my order, and then get the things which you're looking for. Ask, believe, and receive. These are your three steps. And when we say believe means intense visualization. Intense visualization, believing it is happening now. You see it happening. Whatever your dream is, see it happening. Enjoy the difference. John, let's move forward. So, we are clear about our three-step process: ask, believe, and receive. Gratitude must come before receiving it. That's 100%. We must have intense gratitude. We must be able to visualize it. So now I'm breaking step two into two further parts: visualizing, feeling the emotions. When you visualize that it has happened, it's done already, experience the emotions, and then come your third step of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you are three times magic word. So we are counting on to the steps. How do we make our dreams possible? First is to ask. Ask by writing it down. Writing it down and then visualizing it. After visualizing it, after seeing it in your mind's eye, experience the emotions and the feel good factor. It's already done. And when you see that, what do you do next? Three magic words. As the scriptures say, whoever has gratitude will be given more and will have in abundance. So don't wait for things to happen. Have intense gratitude for that. You want a Ferrari outside? Dream it now. Ask for it. Believe in it. Dream, visualize it, and feel that emotion that somebody is going to knock at your door and will give you the key right at this minute. And then what kind of an excitement, if you're not able to have that excitement, if your subconscious mind will keep telling you, no, no, this cannot happen. How can it happen? Who will come? Who will do it? I know it will not happen. Believe it, you are right because it will just not happen. The step one is ask. Step two is believe that it can happen. And for that belief, you have to train your mind in such a way that your mind accepts that whatever you're asking for is an achievable goal. You can get it. When you believe in it, then only miracles happen. When you can walk and run on just two legs, why you cannot get anything what you want? It was just because you saw your parents having it. That is how you started to walk and run. And you did that when you were hardly 1.2 or 3 months. So imagine now you are a fully blossomed human being with an intense mindset. Miracles are bound to be there in your life. Only you need to know how to ask, how to believe, and then to receive with gratitude. Move forward, John. So we are getting ready. We have started discharging those positive neurons from our system because we are going to create our 10 desire list. Sit down with your paper and pen. Choose your top 10 desires across multiple areas of health, love, money, success, business, profession, promotion, whatever you want, whatever. The moment you start writing it down, you start dispensing that energy into this bigger universe. The universe is going to work for you. The moment you start believing and thinking, you are actually discharging that energy into the universe. Write them as though you have already received them. See, it is very important what you're writing. You're not writing, I want to be this, this, this. I am this, this, this. Writing is very important. You've received it. So your writing should not be, I wish I get this. No. If your writing is that in a future tense, then you're creating a future space for yourself. God knows when will that future come. But you're going to write, I got this. That's a present tense, not the future tense. Write them as though you've already received them, and we're talking about the celebrations. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your dream home. I remember our Divya talking about her dream home, and nowadays I'm very excited about my dream home. So I think we need to start thanking the universe ahead of time about that beautiful dream home. Start seeing it in your mind's eye and start thanking the good Lord for that beautiful dream home. So, thank you is very, very important, whether it is for your good health or whether it is, believe it, yesterday I attended a beautiful function at Holiday Inn, which was the Cancer Survival Support Group. I met more than 500, 600 women who are cancer survivors. Each one had a story. And it was mind blowing to talk to them, to listen to their stories. And then you say, thanks God, what you have is nothing. The more thanks you do, the more gratitude you do, the better health you're going to enjoy. You don't even know what people are suffering. The young girls of 18, 20, 22 were there, and it was like, oh my God. There were people who said, I had cancer 10 years back. She was only 28 years old. I was like, oh my God, so you had a cancer when you were 80? She said, yeah. So cancer has no age. By the way, at this point, I would like to tell you people, I'm conducting an amazing thing in Abu Dhabi and Dubai both. In Abu Dhabi, it is on the 6th, and in Dubai, it is on the 8th of November. Please mark your calendars if you can make it. I will certainly, Mr. John will be sharing the invite closer to the date with you all. It's not online, but we have a lovely session about the power of positive thinking and the power of positive health, because I think we all deserve a perfect health. Unless your body and mind are in a perfect condition, you cannot enjoy anything in your life. I still remember yesterday I was sitting to a very beautiful girl next to me who must be in her early 30s. And I say, "Oh, are you working?" She said, "Work? Doctor, I can't even think of working now because I'm still undergoing my chemos. I have two more to left." Now imagine your work gets full stop, your relationships get full stop, your money desires get full stops if your health is not there. So the biggest wealth in life is your own health. And I think we need to put it on the priority platform. Otherwise, life is tough. Repeating thank you 3 times amplifies your gratitude. So you are going to make a list of your 10 desires, and then you will write it down saying that you've already got them. You will bring in those emotions and believe that it is going to happen. And then you're going to have the celebration for that, as traditionally in all the cultures and in all the communities, in all the religion, we have the procedure of thanking and expressing the gratitude. And post that, after your visualization is done, you will say your magic word, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," 3 times, and amplify your gratitude to the universe. Are we all on the same page? Anybody has any question? John, move forward. And nothing is impossible. You just need to saturate your desires and load it with immense gratitude. So each desire, imagine, what emotion did you feel when you received it? So whatever your desire is, say for example, you're working somewhere and you want to be the CEO of the company. Just imagine yourself as the CEO, or imagine what would you feel? What would be the emotion like? What will be your feelings? Who would you like to tell first when you get that? And how would you tell? Would you call your mom? Would you call your spouse? Would you call your best friend? Who would you call? What would you say? So you literally need to get into the intricacies of having received it. Feel that you've got it. And when you are able to feel it, you're able to create that positive system in the universe. And then the magic happens. What did you do first afterwards? The moment you got this news, you want to top the university. You're studying very hard. You desire to top. So you already top. All the friends are calling you and saying, "Congratulations. You're on the top of the list." Who would you call and tell this news? How would you tell this news? What would be your emotions like? What would you do after that? Would you run to your teachers with immense gratitude? What would be your feelings? What would be your emotions? And especially deep down emotions, all that you need to feel ahead of time. The moment you feel that, you are actually emitting the positive energy in the universe around you and creating this beautiful shell which gets together to approach the universe and getting your desires fulfilled. Move forward, John. So what you need to do is, what is going to be your, what is this magic board? I'm going to teach you that. It is actually, some people call it a vision board. I'm a strong believer of vision board. So whatever you want, whatever your 10 desires are, it can be from one field, it can be from, take one big chart paper, and on this chart paper, take some old magazines. And from those, my house is packed. Otherwise, I'll show you my vision board for this year. So I every year make my vision board, and I love making the vision board. It takes some time. So what I do is I keep cutting the pictures I like, whatever as the words which are in a print magazine. I keep cutting and keep collecting them together. And then one day I sit down and start pasting it all over. So whatever your desires are, if you give them a pictorial format on an on a big chart paper, not A4, maybe it's 6 times than the A4 size, that the large chart paper, and you make it very colorful because you cut them from the colorful magazines. Say, for example, you're looking for a relationship, so you maybe can cut somebody putting a garland to someone, or two young couple holding hands on a honeymoon, or you want to go with your own spouse for a holiday. So put a picture, cut a picture from somewhere, whatever your dream destination is. Say, for example, you want to go to Mauritius. So you cut a picture of Mauritius tourism from somewhere, put it out there. So you are actually visualizing your dream. And you can put on one vision board your all 10 dreams at one go. And you can then prioritize which is your first, second, third, fourth dream. And you can also add words to it and write immense thank you, thank you, thank you. And you put any words out there because you know that your brain follow your words. But the words should not be with don't and not. I don't want to fall sick. No, I want to remain healthy alternatively. So no don't words used, not no words used, but I don't want to fight with my spouse. Don't use the word, because the subconscious mind will not listen to don't. It will say I want to fight with my spouse. So it becomes the other way out. If you're taking care of all these prerequisites, magic is bound to happen. Immense thank you, thank you, thank you, so that the gratitude is ahead of time. Each time you see it, feel the gratitude as though your desires have already come true, and paste it somewhere where you can see it very frequently. I used to paste it, where I sit and take my class, on my left wall. And every time I sit and study on this couch and I look at my left, and the minute I look, I used to see my vision board. I wish it was here because the house is already into boxes and the next week is going to be the shifting time. Otherwise, you all would have enjoyed seeing my vision board. But, anyways, no rush. You don't need to finish making your vision board in a day, because we will have a competition and we will see whose vision board is the most beautiful. So tomorrow we will have a class, and post that we won't have the classes till next week. So I would want you to keep your vision board almost as a week-long activity. Let's decide that the vision board should be ready by Monday next week, and then we will see who's done the best of the vision board. Are you all game for it? All right.
Yes,
So
yes. We're looking forward to doing that.
Listen,
lovely. Thank you so, so much. I know it's an amazing team, and all of you will pull out time to do that. So you need to feel the gratitude, seeing every time your vision board that, wow, it is done. You will not say, oh, I'm waiting, I'm still waiting. When will it happen? Will it happen? Will it not happen? I don't know why the magic is. No, 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 no. These are not my words. We will only be saying gratitude, thank you, immense gratitude for everything has happened. And the moment we start thanking the universe starts sending those powers and energies to make your dreams come true. All right, let's move to the next slide, Johnny Baba. We're running out of time. We need to finish it because it is the mind blowing topic. It is your desires, my command. That is what Genie says. Genie is ready for you to ask. and He is ready to provide. Decided you know how to ask the right words, the right visualization, the right gratitude, and big thank you, thank you, thank you to make the magic and enjoy the magic in your life. And I'll repeat that this magic can happen in any field, be it health, be it relationship, be it money, be it anything, anything, anything. Some people can even stick it if you have a larger refrigerator and you're a great cook and you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you can put it on your refrigerator. Or you can even put it in the washroom if you spend a lot of time out there. So ask yourself where you spend your most of time, and then you put this there and enjoy the magic. All right. Johnny Baba, are you sleeping? We are looking for thank you so much. So the summary of today's session. Number one, count your blessings and say thank you 3 times for everything. So I hope that you all are writing your journal regularly, anyways, because 3 things we always say thank you 3 times every day. It can be a gratitude for small or big. In our last session, we learned to talk about the angels of our life who came and rescued us from the trouble situations, who came with no expectations and did miracles in our life, who we forgot over the years, thanking them, those people who were standing next to us when we were going through the toughest patch of our life, who supported us. Thank you so much to them. So I'm sure you all must have finished your homework. And by any chance, because of the festivities, if you missed it, please, please, please make sure that you finish it. Count your blessings and say thank you 3 times each day morning. Your journal must be about to fill in and complete. And if it is completed, start the book number 2 for that. Write your top 10 desires using thank you 3 times, presuming it is already granted. So you write your desires thinking they've been granted, and you put big thank you out there. And with that thank you, see the difference. Visualize and feel each one as already fulfilled. You see, it is done, it is granted. You feel the emotion, you see the picture of it happening. That is what you will do. And of course, you need to create the magic board. Magic board is the vision board. Please, please make your magic board, not for me, but for yourself, and see the miracles happening in your life. Before sleeping, hold your magic rock and say thank you for the best thing which happened today. That you must do it for your good night's sleep. The reason is very clear. Moment you think of one best thing in your life, your total brain is focusing on all the good things which happened today. And when you have to choose one out of those, then your total mind has shifted to the positive domain, and then you have a good night's sleep and you have more restful night and you are able to get amazing results. So now moving forward, John, let us see that what is going to be our homework. Our summary of the session is done. Gratitude is the gateway to your dreams. That's your only gateway. You need to believe it, you need to feel it, and you have to give thank you. Your wishes will come true magically. Decided you are able to believe in it, you are able to create that magic. Thank you, thank you, thank you is an amazing thing to do, and believe it. This amazing thing only create the magic in your life. And I would say that first do the gratitude and later, after getting it, do the gratitude intense. Till the time you get it, you will get it in your dreams. You will get it in your imaginations. You feel it is there already. Then you do your gratitude and see the miracle. That gratitude will create the force, and that force will bring the thing to your platter. Believe it, miracles do take place. You're walking, you're running and jumping itself is a miracle of the good Lord. Start writing your dream list today itself and see the difference. You choose what you want. 10 things are amazing list. And if you have more than 10, I'm okay that you accommodate all of them. You need to ask, you need to believe, and you need to receive. Believe I'm cutting it into two. Visualize it happening. It has happened. So when you are asking, you're writing it. Now you have just got it. So it is neither the past nor the future. You're not writing that you got 10 years back. You just got it right now and you're celebrating it. Celebrate it. Distribute sweets, eat sweets the way you celebrate Diwali. Diwali is also celebrated in anticipation that Bhagwan Ram will come. Bhagwan Ram will come. He was on the way. It was his arrival. But the decorations are done before. So we start celebrating it before. We will also see it happen and feel the emotions underlying, hidden emotion that you got the news this happened. One project you were waiting for. Just see that you got the phone call that you got that project. Celebrate it, shout, screech, let your body and mind get into it. Pick up the phone, call your mommy, pick up the phone, tell your friend, whoever you want. Just see that it's happened, enjoy, celebrate, and you would be surprised to see that this has to happen. This reminds me of Shobika's one incident last year when Shobika got 10,000 dirhams from Citizen Watches, and it was an intense competition. They had to funnel it down, so there were 500 people, then 300, then 200, next round 100, and finally the 10 finalists. And all the 10 finalists were so good that I can't tell you. So they had done the event in Address Hotel, Citizen Watches. Their people had come down from Japan. All the 10 case studies were put on the big posters, and everybody in the hall could go around reading the good work these 10 people have done. And they were from multiple nationalities. And I remember each one had to go on stage and then they had to talk. And there was a panel of 14 judges. And they were sitting down right from Khalij Times and Gulf News and who not was there, all the journalists. And post the session, they opened the dinner and they said, go and have the dinner because judges need more time to discuss. And everybody went and I asked Shobika, Shobika, come, let's have dinner. She said, no, no, if I'll have my dinner, my lipstick will go. I'll eat up my lipstick. I said, baby, but everything is done now. She said, no, but the award is yet to come. Then I thought that she's expecting she will get it. And I wanted her to be comfortable because there were so many other candidates who were as good or even better than her. So I said, doesn't matter who wins. I think as long as you've come in the first 10, I'm happy with. Despite of my convincing, she did not want to eat because she felt her lipstick will be spoiled. Anyways, I went, we had the dinner, they announced coming back. And then the minute they said, and the winner tonight is, and she switched on her wheelchair. And I was just looking at her side, thinking that no, this is not fair. She should not be so sure about it. But believe it, when you are prepared to receive it, the universe gives it to you. And the moment they said, it is Shobika, she was holding our guru in her hand, and she just gave it to me and said, take it, take it. And by the end of it, I asked her, why were you so sure? Because everybody else was so good, Shobika. And she said, ma, they all were too good. But I had Guruji with me and they didn't. So of course I had to win. See, your conviction, your belief system, what I'm telling you out here is believe it and you get it. If you believe that you will not, you're right. You will not. So today we are going to believe in our dreams and then receive it. So with this, I conclude chapter 13 on your desires. If you have any questions, we have 5 minutes to answer.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm
Uh,
fine. Thank
I,
you very much. Thanks,
ma'am,
Shanaz.
I'm little bit confused. This is two different homeworks, na? The first one, top 10 desires I have to write it in words, and then the second one is create a vision board that is in pictorial form.
Right. So today's homework is to write it in your diary,
Okay, ma'am.
visualize it, see it
Okay.
has happened. Um, if you write 10 is amazing. If you
Okay.
can visualize all 10 is good. But if you want to visualize two or three and you want to go intense and deep and celebrate, you can
Okay.
even pick one. That's one part of the homework. A week long homework, which you need to do it till next Monday, is
Okay.
to create your vision board. So these 10 desires, which you have written it down in your notebook, you will start cutting some pictures from some old magazines and
Okay.
some words from those magazines, which will communicate about your desires. I really wish if my vision board was here, I could share with you also. I was into a training and my vision board got the first prize. So I was still keeping it. It is for a year. I would once I shift to the new house, I'll show it to you, hopefully before you guys submit. But it's just a big chart paper and you write my vision board and you can give any timeline. You say
Okay.
starting in October 2025, you want to keep it a year 2026, you want to keep it 3 months, you want to keep 6 months. That's your wish, that's your desire. But you will cut some pictures, you will paste the pictures, you will write something, you will write thank you, all that. So your vision board can even have your dreams regarding your children, your dreams regarding your loved ones, but that's your vision board. So, whatever you want in your life, what will give you happiness, you can write up there. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Most welcome. Most welcome, Shinas. Anybody else? Any doubts? So, are you all clear? No doubt. Divya, where are you? I want to see you. Long time I didn't see you.
Wait, wait, sorry, sorry,
I'm still in the
sorry.
car.
Oh, you're still in the
The
car, doctor.
You believe
sorry.
it? You
Okay.
finished 1 hour. I'm still in the car, driving,
Oh my God,
getting
you're
to
still
my house.
traveling.
I
So
still
you're
have
going
20
back from
minutes.
work.
Yes, yes. It's
I,
very too much traffic.
yeah, so
Anyway, thank
hectic.
you very much. Very, very nice. Take care. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Dance. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Divya,
Sorry,
I can't see you.
yeah, the
Yeah,
reason
now I can.
the reason I put it on, I like to walk and listen. For me to sit down in one place,
Very
so
good.
I'm just walking. So that's the reason I put off. I don't want to distract the others. But I'm all ears,
Lovely.
and I love this idea of vision board. It's long due because in the past when I had made this, it all worked out, but I'd forgotten about it honestly. So
Lovely.
I am going to, because it's really true, since the last 2 days, like I said, it's very difficult to envisage something which you've already got your mind set कि ये तो होने वाला ही नहीं है. But with a lot of effort, today morning also I said, this, Guru Baba, let it happen. And I really like sort of, and it all, each one of them happened, each one of them, okay, I'll just so that I don't sound, it just doesn't sound, let me be more clear, maybe that I have my house help has gone on leave since 2 3 days. Not that it's a biggie, but because there's housework also going on simultaneously. Diwali is happening. I had a hectic trip in London. So she came, and this girl didn't even know how to use the washing machine or the dishwasher. And I said, where do I start from considering I have so many things? But she turned out to be miraculous. Everything I told her, she did better than I expected. And
Wow.
so I'm glad. I think we really need to shake off this. I mean, and again, I'll talk a little bit about it. Maybe others may not understand this. Uh, uh, in Vedanta, or they say that life is meant to navigate, not meant to live, because the very fact that you've come to earth means there are going to be issues. So I don't know what to concentrate on. Sometimes when it happens, I say, you know what, you're supposed to go through ups and downs. But you say something totally different, that no, everything you want, you get. So, pata nahi kya karna, what should you think? Can you help? Can you clarify more on this?
This is beautiful question. See, the moment you believe it's all the universe is nothing but a, a combination of energies. And these energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. But energy is the one which bring in results. So in this universe, every moment your thoughts are throwing the energy in the universe. Now, if your thoughts remain uh, very positive, and if your thoughts believe in what you want, it will happen. But if your thoughts itself say, I know this will not happen, I know this is so difficult. The minute you say difficult, you yourself are creating that energy into the universe, which become the hindrance in your path of getting what you want. So the moment the thoughts turn. So what are we doing every day by visualizing is working on our thought processes. And these thought processes are actually navigated by our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is created by the tragedies and traumas of our past. So none of us can say that, oh, I had amazing past, I never had any unpleasant experience. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're intelligent, whether you're unintelligent, whether you were the topper of the class or whether you're failing grades, all of us, all of us had some very good experiences and some very unpleasant experiences. And that combination actually became a part of our subconscious. And this subconscious actually lead us. So we are not leading, but we do not realize that we are the master. Subconscious is not the master. I am the master. So if you have the most luxurious car on the earth, but you don't take the responsibility of sitting on the driver's seat and hold the steering and drive it to the destination you want, it wouldn't start moving by its own. It just wouldn't. So this whole session is to make you realize that we ourselves are responsible for what is happening in our lives. So people are suffering in their relationships. They're crying in their relationships. Believe it, the worst ever relationship can also be sorted, decided you want to sort it, decided you believe in yourself and you ask for it. But if you say, oh, this man, forget it, I know him for 30 years, he will never change. You are creating that hindrance because now you are not leading. Your subconscious is telling, your past experiences with him telling that he will not change. the moment you change your just the thinking, you see him changing. He would say, "Oh, what's wrong with you today?" Because you believe that this will not happen. Your total mindset is different. So believe it, Divya, there is only one principle which works, and that is your thought process. And you are the master of your thought process. If your subconscious want to sit on the driver's seat of your life, tragedies and traumas will happen. So that automatic pilot out here will start deciding things based on the past experience. Oh, this man, he cheated me. He's such a big crook. I will never, ever trust him. Oh, this we call, these are our experiences. But the magic believes that even the worst person can change. The time is finishing, but remind me in my next class, I'm going to share a story which is so, so amazing, that how how the the whole universe get together to create what you wanted. I will share that. I will start my tomorrow's class with that story,
Sure, but
and that
only
will
the
tell you the
one.
power.
Sorry to interrupt. The only question is, then are you trying to say we should negate the fact that we have come to this earth to do off our karmas, and suffering is a part indeed of living? Should we do away with that? We can,
See,
but
see, suffering is a part, pluses, and suffering is not a part, but negativities is a part of life. Tragedies is a part of life. But how much you suffer out of it is your choice. So one lady loses her spouse, she suffered whole life. One suffers 1 year, one suffers only 1 month, and one can get over it one day. Choice is yours. How much you will suffer is not your karma. Karma doesn't determine. Karma talks about the tragedy which is taking place. So, because of the karma, you lost your spouse. But how much you will suffer is purely you and your thoughts. You may give up your life and say, now what is the purpose of living? He is gone and I have nothing else in my life. What will people say? What will this say? And you choose to suffer. You're creating a platform for suffering. Suffering is not, tragedy is one, suffering is something else. They're not that if tragedy happens, suffering has to happen. No. You may have a tragedy and you may not still suffer. So these are two different things altogether.
okay, got
But
it. Got
that's
it.
your choice. Thank you very much.